No longer tipping would technically apply to that question. I'll still leave 10 for sit-down service, but how in the shit did we get to a point where they're expecting 25 on a damn takeout order? That second cocktail, drinking at home, is just so much cheaper. A 1.75-liter bottle of vodka is 10 and makes 40 shots. When I make a screwdriver, the OJ costs more than the vodka. Drinking at home is just so much cheaper. A 1.75-liter bottle of vodka is 10 and makes 40 shots. When I make a screwdriver, the OJ costs more than the vodka. Streamers. Just so happens that after I dumped them, all my cable provider, our homeowners association contracts, with them made a deal with a bunch of streamers, and now we get a bunch for free with our Spectrum plan. Bamax, Disney, Hulu, Paramount, Peacock, AMC, and a few others, so it worked out pretty good in the end. At first I thought you meant like YouTube streamers. Take away coffee. Paying $7 for a long black is criminal. I have a fantastic, top-of-the-line machine at home, so I make my own. Also chocolate. I buy 1 bar of real, good quality chocolate on occasion. Movies, steak restaurants, I can't afford them, I just don't want to pay them out. Well, do a restaurant and or steak every quarter or so. Movies, no need. I'd rather spend the money on a service than put it on hold. Hair products besides shampoo and conditioner. I have thick curly hair that's really unruly if I didn't use products, but the kind I need are just too expensive. Pretty well stopped getting haircuts for the same reason. A curly cut in my city starts at $80. So I get a haircut once a year and cut my bangs myself to keep up with it. It's a bummer because I get so many compliments when my hair is freshly cut. I just can't afford to do it more than once every 18 months. I haven't stopped altogether but have reduced beer other alcohol consumption. For one thing, it's healthier, but also it's too dang it expensive unless you want to switch to cheap liquor. Who the hell is buying the 17- 22 4-packs of super special whatever at the grocery store? Why is even domestic swill expensive? Chips. $8 for a bag of Doritos. Get outta here. Also didn't buy them because I try to eat healthy. But for get-togethers and whatnot, holy crap. Lumber. Use to build stuff on weekends, just for fun, but a sheet of plywood costs what it shouldn't anymore. Hobbies basically on hold. Y'all with the steaks and lobsters. For me, chocolate. Good chocolate. What used to cost €1 is now 2.5 or €3. And I'm not buying the cheaper 30 smell of cocoa, 70 powdered milk brands. On the bright side, when I do get chocolate, it feels like Christmas again. Savoring every square. Cars. The one I have now is coming up on 11 years old and better last forever. His name is Hank. The car, lol, Hank, is a Nissan Altima. If something ever happens to Hank, what it'll be doing, because the prices have skyrocketed, and I didn't ever want a damn car payment again. I hate that schman. Paying crazy interest on a rapidly depreciating asset. Orange juice. The bottles are so small they don't even last a full week anymore. I'm not going to the store twice a week, and I'm certainly not buying 2 bottles at a time. Sadly, McDonald's used to be one of my go-tos when I was on the road. I might get a craving once every month or two, but goddamn, I seriously can't believe how much it costs to eat there now. I have stopped eating out as much. I cannot justify spending that much money. I have always tipped at 20-25. About 30 40 delicious chocolate chip cookies that were properly baked, for about what a 4-pack costs. I had plenty to share. Concert tickets for sure. Everything else is pretty manageable even if it's more expensive. Cable TV. I've cut my bill from around $180 a month to around $40 a month. Not missing it at all for more than 6 months. Everything that I do not absolutely need, because everything costs more for less. And with the US government being stripped to the foundation, reduced regulation and oversight means shittier ingredients and quality of products is on the way. There's like 6 snacks we get, and everything else is necessities. We eat out once maybe every 2 weeks. Shit is rough,